Hey guys, welcome back to Just the Roberts. We've just got...
Let me do this! Oh, sorry, Noah. Anyway. So. Hey guys, welcome back to Just the Roberts. Or if you're new, welcome to Just the Roberts. Make sure every time, if you like this video, make sure to smash that subscribe button and press the like.
We've just got back from our trip to Tasmania and it was awesome. Everyone had a great time. It's definitely a spot we want to go back to, and I wish we had more than 5 days there because it just wasn't enough.
Haha, let's go.
So all us boys thought we were pretty tough getting off the plane at the airport. Still just wearing short sleeve shirts and no jumpers, but you know, as soon as we got back outside, it was cold, so the jumpers come on pretty quick. It was freezing down there, wasn't it?
Oh my goodness!
Oh, she's cool.
That's the veranda. Woo! This is our house for the next few days. Strange kitchen. It's around the corner.
You don't need it. Turn them off. Turn them off. We're trying to climb with us.
Oh.
This is my room.
One of the first places we went, the day that we got there was up Mount Wellington, which was blowing about 40-knot winds, and it was crazy. It was almost like it was blowing us away, and it was such an icy cold wind. Yeah, it was,
You could lean into it and it'd hold you. You could like...
Oh my god. It is so windy up here. Stop it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Stop. They're gonna get freaking blown away. Oh my god, stop. Hold on to her, hold on to her. Don't throw.
and none of us were dressed as warmly as we should have been for going up something like that, because it was freezing. Like, it was literally getting back in the car and just freezing our butts off. So
and it wasn't really the environment where you can wear like ripped jeans. I was wearing ripped jeans on the first day, and then my knees were freezing, which made my leg freezing. But I did have a very fun time embarrassing my auntie at the airport.
Willow was so excited to see Bree when she got there. They just did their little happy dance at the airport.
We did the gift statements.
Yeah? Oh, really?
All right, day two, and we went back up Mount Wellington, but we had everyone with us on day two. So Sam and Guy, little Willow, and Roy, Tanya's dad, was there as well. So it was really cool. Willow never been to the snow, Guy had never been to the snow. So for them to see that snow and have a bit of a play in it was awesome. So everyone had a good time having a bit of a snowball fight with the snow that we could find.
And I definitely won. I made a massive snowball, like that big, and smudged it in Dad's face.
And the view from up on Mount Wellington that day was just awesome. Just being up above the clouds, some directions you could look and you're actually above the clouds, and then look in the other direction, you're looking out over the ocean in the distance. So you could see a long way from up there. It was pretty spectacular to look at. The next day we went out to Newthegate Caves, which is part of the Hastings cave system, and it was pretty cool. None of the kids had ever been in a cave like that before, and it wasn't a real big cave to go through. I have been in some pretty big ones in New South Wales that were a lot bigger than that, but it was still pretty cool to go in there and see all the formations and everything that are coming down from the roof as well as growing up from the ground.
It was massive. It's just the steps were Yep.
One of my highlights was definitely picking the apples on the side of the road. That was so cool to drive through those apple orchards, and then we found a couple of apple trees right.
Nothing like an apple fresh from the tree in Tassie.
Nothing like the first apple.
Roadside apple picking.
Hey! Hey!
You weren't recording me because I just slipped.
Ah, missed it. Do it again. Hi.
Where are they? My pockets.
Hello.
Score!
We won big just then. I got heaps.
Nice. It's doors closed. It's bloody freezing.
Let's get to it.
Alright, so we're out late night fishing in Hobart. Me, guy Jay and Ty are out here. I've been waiting for the right time to stitch Guy up with some blue food guy in his drink and just turn his face blue. So we've got no idea how much of this to use, so we'll just dump a heap in there. But I don't think it matters if you're in your mouth out, it's not going to go, eh?
No, it's not. Well done. I'll pay it.
You'll pay it. Oh, at least if you don't get any fish, mate, you know you're feeling a bit blue.
Yeah. Feeling blue, eh?
Alright, we're on. First fish, not sure what it is, but we're going to find out. First fish in the Hobart Harbour. Guys on Hobart Harbour.
Yeah, same.
Oh, what's he got? He's got the same as what I got, the unidentified fish. I've got no idea what this is, but they're really soft to touch. We're going to have to find out. Nice one, Guy. Another one in the bag.
I saw a fish in the water over there. Come on.
You on? Oh, he's got another one. Bring him up, bring him up. Oh, he's a big one. Shit, that's the biggest yet. Nice one. There you are, Jay's finally on. Nice. Nice little catch, a bearded cod
And a normal cod.
in the Hobart
Who didn't notice
Harbour.
that's a normal cod.
On day 3, and we ended up out at Pirate Bay at the Blowhole. It was a really cool spot. It was low tide, so there wasn't a lot of water splashing up through the Blowhole. But yeah, there was still a bit of water splashing up through it. But
freaked me out.
he did. So because the tide was so low, we were able to walk around the rocks and actually have a look at the entrance to the Blowhole on the ocean side.
Not that safe.
And it was a cave going in. So I'd been keeping all the kids back from going in the cave. And the next minute, Granddad comes along and he just walks straight right into it.
And he's like this. He's like this far away from the edge, like my hand size away from the edge, going like this. Oh, I'm so funny and stuff.
So we did a bit of fishing at the Blowhole as well off the rocks, and we caught a couple of little fish, nothing too big, but we did see a massive shark swimming around in there. So there was a shark in there, so we're thinking there's probably more fish and the shark scared them away. But that was pretty cool to see a shark just under the surface of the water there. Yeah, after that we headed back to the city and we all jumped on the hire scooters, the orange scooters, and went for a cruise around the footpaths and around the edge of the harbour. It's awesome fun riding these scooters around. I highly recommend it if you're in any of the capital cities and they've got them. It was freezing, and I think I was the only one that didn't take gloves, so by the time we finished, my hands were ready to, my fingers were ready to snap off, so it was cold. Which I think everywhere we went in Hobart was definitely a lot colder than we're used to up here in Queensland.
Me, Willow, Mum and Sam also went on a horse ride. There was a carriage, and I got to sit at like the front seat, and Willow really wanted to sit down for me. Well, just that's bad.
And we had a quick stop in for dinner at a seafood restaurant, which had awesome seafood platters, and it was also Tyler's birthday that day. So we got some ice cream sundaes for birthday cakes and to celebrate his birthday.
Willow loved it. As soon as Willow saw the ice cream, she was obsessed with Tyler's.
All right, final morning, and we've got a heap of fish that we thought we better cook them up and eat them for breakfast before we go home. Jaden went down to the rocks just out the back of where we were staying, and there was oysters all over him. So he's got himself a dozen oysters off the rocks, and he's cooked them up with some bacon and in a Kilpatrick style. He's cooked them up, and we had oysters, fish, and prawns for breakfast, which was a pretty cool breakfast to have on the last day.
It was like being at a restaurant and being like a big meal, but like stripping it down, like the small stuff, like small fish. Dad cooked the fish so they're gonna be small. If I catch them, they will be massive.
Plane ride home with Qantas was a fairly smooth ride, so that's always good. That's the bottom coastline of Australia there, you can see in that clip. So I just looked out the window as we were crossing over it, and I'm like, wow, that's awesome to actually see the coastline at the very bottom of Australia, because I've never seen that before. The next minute, back in Brizzy. So it was a great trip. I'm definitely keen to go back down to Tasmania again. I think everyone had a good time. We definitely weren't there long enough, and I feel like we could go there for a couple of weeks and we still wouldn't get around and see everything that there is to offer in Tasmania. So it is the sort of place if you go in winter, you want to make sure you take warm clothes, because it was freezing compared to what we're used to in sunny Queensland. But it was well worth it, and we'll definitely be back.
Okay. If you like this video, make sure to smash that subscribe button and click the like button on the video. Okay, maybe don't smash the subscribe button, just gently tap it.
All right, see you next time, guys.